Evening, my dear NEET warriors for 2026. Quickly let me know if you are freshly preparing, that means you have just entered 12th, or are you a dropper student? All right, because this particular DNA, I'm not sure whether you know the full form of it. It's not that DNA which you study in bio. Doctor need aspirants. Yep, you aspire, you crack NEET, become a doctor in the reverse order, right? So that is why we have named the batch as the DNA, the Doctor NEET Aspirants batch. And this is one of the best batches. And just now I was receiving a lot of messages from our old DNA students of last year. They are scoring really well. I can't tell you the marks because I don't want to jinx it. So some students have also scored, above 600, 620, which is a big deal, guys, because this year the paper was very tough and anybody getting 600 and above is going to be in the top zone. All right, so let's begin, guys. The first class this is, and we are going to conduct few demos so that you get an idea of how the classes are and who are the teachers. You might probably know us if you are there on the channel for some decent time, but if you are not, well, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Shreyas. You can call me Cap2 or Captain Shreyas. That's how I'm known by most of the students. And hi Joshua, hi Vishal, Candy, welcome Geeti, hi Nandu. Nice to see all of you in the chat box. Quickly let me know which city, which place you are from. So the next 1 year you are going to stay with me, and very soon you'll be one of those students who under our mentorship go into a good medical college. And our target is obviously aims, but in any case you have to crack it this year no matter what. I don't want any of you to pay any fees beyond 1 lakh. You should get a government seat. Within thousands you should be able to become a doctor. Yes, that is our goal. Priority is to save your money, your parents' hard earned money. And for the last 13 years, I have been teaching. Before that, I was in a software engineering job. When I myself wrote my JEE exam, I almost secured full marks in the physics paper. And I wrote my paper almost like now 20 years back. So I did my graduation from NIT Nagpur and did my research from IIT Bombay. So the kind of teachers who you have in the DNA batch are themselves, rank holders or IITNs and ITNs, MSc graduates, basically, teachers with lot of credibility, lot of experience, and a very simple thing, guys, a choice that they make to serve all of you so that you become a doctor. Okay, so be a part of the Vedantu NEET English channel by subscribing, and yes, smash that like button down there. Cool? Yeah. Will this batch be available on YouTube or no? You have to join it. You have to join it. Wow, Chennai, AP. Wow. Hello, at aspirant. Hi, Kirtana. Good evening. Hi, Iswarya. Good evening. Good evening. So let's learn some basic things about kinematics, and then I will show you how the platform looks like, because I know you guys are all excited for all of it. So let me show you everything. Don't worry. Okay. So let's quickly learn and revise some basic concepts of kinematics. Now, what is this kinematics? Okay. I'm going to teach you for a small amount of time because our, by the way, in our batch, we teach exactly on this kind of board only, a big screen. It's not like teacher is small, he's writing somewhere, chat is somewhere, you have to look somewhere. No, one place, just like your offline coaching, as if a teacher is sitting in front of you. Many students watch our classes on the TV. Yeah, a big TV. They have connected some Chrome device, or maybe just connected the TV to the internet, or connected the laptop via HDMI, and they watch us on TV. Nicely, students have sent me pictures. I was also very happy looking at them, because you get the proper feel as if you are sitting in an offline coaching, teacher is in front of you. I am teaching you personally over there. So kinematics. So kinematics is basically the study of motion, how the motion is happening, the study of motion, like how it is happening, where are you, where are you going to be, When are you going to be? How much time will you take? So these kind of questions when you have in the question, generally it is a question or the concept related will be kinematics, or when you are thinking about a big question and then you start thinking, oh, when will it be there? Oh, how will it come? With what speed will it come? These kind of questions when they come in your mind, it is basically kinematics question. All right, everybody with me? Perfect. Okay. Now, now there are few terms which you should know, which we will be regularly using in kinematics. What are those terms? Distance, distance. You might have heard, right? You might have also heard speed, distance, speed. You will also see time, distance, speed, time. You will also see terms like displacement, 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 velocity, velocity, acceleration. These are the commonly used terms in kinematics. There is a small difference between these two. Also, there is a small difference between these two. The ones which I have put up in the orange font, these terms, by the way, are all, can you guys guess it quickly? What is one thing which is common between distance, speed, and time? Okay, Perky, I'm taking kinematics, basics of kinematics. Yes, DNA batch is also for droppers. Will I clear all the lessons of physics of 11th and 12th? Yes, Adari. DNA, like last year, we completed our syllabus in November end or something. Okay, so same thing will happen this year also. So entire 11th and 12th syllabus will be covered by around November time, maximum December first week or so. Okay, last year also, I think around that time only we completed. We also did one revision before, I think, February. Second revision started by February end or March, and the final lap began in April end. So we had multiple revisions. This time the revisions are going to be even more killer because the paper is going to be tougher. So we are going to prepare you for the high level of paper. Okay, so multiple revisions, guys. Many online places, they don't complete syllabus. Forget about revision. So I am proud to say that we at DNA not only completed the syllabus on time, but also did multiple, one shots, revisions, crash lectures, everything. Yep. All right. Yes. Yes. So no, they are not just fundamental quantities. They are all scalars. They are all scalars. When I say scalar, that means only magnitude is important. Direction is not even necessary. Magnitude is enough to describe it. Yes, only the value is important. Yes, Aishwarya, correct. What is common among all these quantities over here? Displacement, velocity, and acceleration. All these quantities are basically vector quantities. And when I say vector, not only do you need the magnitude, but you also need the direction in which it is happening. Both magnitude and the direction are important. Without any one of them, it is incomplete information. Cool. So when I ask you, for example, when I ask you, example, how much, how much distance you, how much distance have you traveled? How much distance have you traveled? Have you traveled? The answer to that question, the answer to that question just has to be how many kilometers or meters. You can say, I have traveled 7 kilometers. Will you give the direction in which you have traveled? Definitely not. But if the question was, how much have you displaced? How much have you displaced yourself? Then the answer to that particular question can be, maybe I have displaced by 5 kilometers in the east direction. So direction and magnitude both need to be given. Only magnitude, it is a scalar quantity. Is this absolutely clear, my dear warriors? Hi, Mahendra. DC Pandey is better. Okay. Go for tougher problems now. Just don't go with easy problems or average problems. You have to go beyond that. In fact, I will be telling you, you should be going with, the Tattva modules. The Tattva modules have, the achiever section, exercise 3, level 3 questions, which has tough questions beyond your average questions, which can be asked in NEET, and they were asked, same type of questions were asked in NEET. Okay. All right. So this much is clear, my dear warriors. Scalar, vector, and these are the terms that you will be usually seeing in kinematics when you talk about how, where, and when. So let's talk about distance, displacement, then speed, velocity, and all of this. First, let's see if there is a person and his name is Pandu. What is his name? His name is Pandu. Pandu is our fictional character. This Pandu is going to his school or coaching or whatever, and he goes meeting his friends like this, and he reaches over here. So this is the path which he has taken. This is the manner in which he has gone. This is the path. This is the road which he has taken. This is the final destination. This is your final spot. This is the final destination, not that movie. Destination. This is not that movie that I'm talking about. Okay. He started from here. He started from here. So what is that distance and what is the displacement? So when I tell you about distance, usually the symbol for the distance is basically d, and distance is nothing but the length of the path. It is nothing but the length of the path. So what do I mean by the length of the path? It means something like this. Imagine Pandu went like this. This wire represents the path. He went like this, like this, like this. So this is the path. The length of the path means I stretch it and I measure it. Oh, it is 5 kilometers. The length of this path is basically, when I stretch it, how much is that length of this particular imaginary figure? That is basically the length of the path. Is this absolutely clear? Okay. So this is the length of the path. But when I tell you displacement, 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 symbol for that is S, because it is a vector. Usually put an arrow mark over here. This is basically the shortest path or the shortest ray from the start to the final location. The shortest ray from the start to the final location. What is the meaning of a ray? A ray has an origin and a final location. It has an arrow mark. There is a difference. See guys, if I just draw like this is a line segment. It is just having a length. It is just a line. There is no arrow in this. But this one is a ray because it shows, it points in something. If I tell you have to go like this, now you won't understand whether you have to go up or down. But if I tell you have to go like this, then you'll understand, okay, I have to go down. So ray has a direction. That's why I'm putting ray word over there. So if it is a ray from where start to the final location, that means it has to be like this. So this basically is the displacement. What is that? That is basically your displacement. Everybody with me? Everybody with me? Understood till this point? Absolutely clear? Now think about it. If that Pandu went along a straight path, then won't the distance be equal to the displacement? Won't the distance be equal to the displacement because he traveled in a straight path? He traveled in a straight path. But if he goes in a very curvy road, then the length of the path will be more, whereas the shortest ray will be smaller. So can I say then that usually our distance is either more than, or in the worst case equal to, the displacement magnitude? Is this agreeable? Yes or no? Is this agreeable? Usually, our distance traveled is more than the displacement, but in certain scenarios where you go in a straight path, then your distance also and displacement also, they will be equal. Is this absolutely clear, my dear students? Is this absolutely clear, everyone? Yeah. Are there some more criteria regarding distance and displacement? Of course. Say, for example, my distance is 0, and in the next case, my distance is not 0. Distance is not 0. And then displacement also, let's take cases. Displacement 0, displacement not 0, displacement 0, displacement not 0. Out of these cases, the first one, the second one, the third one, and the fourth one, I feel some of them are never possible, some of them are possible. Can you tell me which ones are possible, which ones are not possible? I want the answers in the chat box. 1, possible, not possible. 2, possible, not possible. 3, possible, not possible. 4, possible, not possible. Come on, my dear students. All right, come on, come on. Displacement always straight? Yes, Paki, displacement is always a straight line, irrespective of how you travel. So even if you travel like this, displacement is this. Even if you travel like this, displacement is this. Even if you travel like this, displacement is this. If you travel and come back, displacement is 0. Okay, is this absolutely clear? Displacement is always that straight ray from the start to the end, even if you move in a curvy path. Yes. All right. Perfecto. Come on, my dear students. Yes. Yep. TNN Kavya, welcome, welcome. Yes. 2 is not possible, 1 and 4. Okay. Let's take scenarios. Distance and displacement both are 0. Have you seen a donkey, guys? What does a donkey do? Whole day, it stays in the same place. This is our donkey. This is our donkey. So donkey, this is our donkey. I don't know whether it looks like a donkey. Yeah, donkey stays at rest whole day. You might have got scoldings also sometimes. Why you are behaving like a donkey, like you're sleeping like a donkey, you're not doing any work. Are you a donkey? That means what? You're just tumma lying there, not doing anything, no work, nothing. So donkey will not move. No distance, no displacement. So definitely this is possible. So the first scenario is definitely possible. What about the second scenario? You did not travel, but still you have displaced. How is it possible that you have traveled, you have not traveled, rather, you have not traveled any path, you have not traveled any path, but you have displaced, Is this possible ever? Impossible. If I move even little bit, displace little bit also, I would have traveled, something. So this is impossible, guys. This is not possible. Yes, not possible. What about this third one? I have not displaced, but I have traveled. 100% this is possible. Just think about it how. Imagine I start from here and I come back to the same place. I start and come back at the same place. That means my starting position is my final position. Like in a running race, you go round and round and round and round and round and round and round, and you come back to the original place. Have I traveled some distance? Yes. Have I displaced? No. Oh my God. So this is definitely possible. Everybody with me? Third is also possible. What about fourth? Oh, this is always going to be true, guys. I mean, like, imagine I start from a point and I go like this and reach over here. And if I just draw a straight line like this, that is your displacement. There is distance also, there is a displacement also. So both are there. So fourth is also possible. So only this is not possible. Yep. I hope this is absolutely clear. Lot of interesting things that you are learning about distance and displacement. Similarly, my dear students, you have speed and velocity. You have speed and velocity. So just like we had distance and displacement, we have speed and velocity. For example, we say speed is nothing but how much distance you travel, upon the time that you have taken. Distance which you have traveled upon the time that you have taken. Usually the symbol is V, distance traveled is D, time taken is T. So V is D by T is the usual formula. But when you talk about velocity, my dear students, it is nothing but how much you have displaced, the displacement which you have undergone, upon how much time have you taken. Displacement by time taken, it is a vector quantity. Displacement is also vector quantity upon the time taken. So V bar, velocity, is S bar, which is displacement by time. Remember, displacement was S vector. You can put arrow mark or a bar, one and the same thing. It is a vector representation. So this is speed, how quickly you are moving. Velocity, how quickly you are displacing, how quickly you are moving or traveling versus how quickly you are displacing. So the only difference is they are vectors versus scalars. Other than that, they both represent the fastness in the motion. They both represent the fastness in the motion. Let me give you a very interesting example for this. Okay, let me give you a very interesting example for this. Let's consider a clock. Let's consider a clock. And let's say we consider the second hand of a clock. The second hand of a clock. Right now, it might be near the 12 o'clock mark. This is basically the 6 o'clock mark. This is 3 o'clock. This is 9 o'clock. So let's say we are considering the seconds hand of a clock. This seconds hand of a clock has a length of 10 centimeters. Around this much, 10 centimeters, second hand of a clock. It is moving like this. Okay. Everybody is able to visualize this. Second hand, everybody might have seen a clock, analog clock, not the digital one. Okay. So let us say, we take a time of, in the first scenario, okay, the first scenario, let's say the first scenario, we wait for half revolution versus in the second scenario a full revolution. What is the difference of the distance and the displacement? We'll find distance and displacement in both the scenarios. So when you talk about half a revolution, that means you have gone like this and you have reached over here. So basically the tip of the second hand has traveled like this. The tip of the second hand has traveled like this. Whereas in the full revolution, you have come back to the same place. That means the tip has traveled like this, 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 and finally it is back over here. Okay, finally it is back over here. Actually, this scenario is very simple to understand. So for the full revolution to happen, how much time will be taken? How much time will be taken, guys? Just think about it. For that complete revolution to happen, for the second hand, tuck, 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 60 seconds are there. 60 seconds are there. So can I put 60 seconds over here for the full revolution? For half revolution, can you guess what is the time taken? Can you guess quickly what will be the time taken, my dear students? Half a revolution. Yes, that's exactly 30 seconds. That is exactly not 1 hour. It is second hand. Don't get confused. You are talking about hour hand or minute hand? No, I'm talking about the seconds hand. The tick tick one, which goes really fast. Okay, don't get confused. Some people make that confusion. Very good. Okay, now if you ask me what is the distance traveled, if you ask me what is the distance traveled, I will say it is the circumference. I will say it is the circumference. Correct? Yes or no? What is the circumference? It is basically 2 pi r. What is the value of pi? 3.14. What is the radius? It is 10 centimeters. So this will be nothing but 6.28 multiplied by 10, which is nothing but 62.8 centimeters is the distance traveled. If you ask me what is the displacement, what is the displacement? You have come back to the same place. Initial and final location are same. So no displacement at all. So displacement is 0. So if you ask me what is the velocity, which is nothing but displacement by time, which is nothing but 0 divided by 60 is 0. So 0 velocity. So 0 centimeters per second. This is your velocity. What is this? Velocity. There is no velocity. I have come back to the same place, so I'm not displaced in that time. But if you ask me the speed, if you ask me the speed, which is distance by time, distance is 62.8, whole thing divided by 60 seconds. Velocity approximately 62 by 60, almost 1, guys. Can I say it is almost going to be 1? Come on, my dear students, almost can I say it will be 1? But if you find the exact value, it might be little bit more than 1. Yes, it will be little bit more than 1. Other than that, it is almost 1. Everybody understands it. Approximately, I can say it is 1 centimeter per second. So I will put this as 1 centimeter per second. Approximately. This symbol is for approximate. This is exact. This is basically approximate, or this approximate symbol. Okay. So almost 1 centimeter per second is nothing but the speed of the tip of the second hand. Is the speed of the tip of the second hand. Very good. 2 pi r, which is 62.8 divided by time, which is 60 seconds. Perfect. We got it for the full revolution. Similarly, let's do it for half a revolution. What will be the distance traveled? It will be nothing but the circumference divided by 2. The circumference divided by 2, because it is just a semicircle. It is just a semicircle. So it will be 2 pi r by 2, which is just pi r, which is 3.14 multiplied by radius, which is 10, which is 31.4 centimeters. So if you ask me the speed, it will be distance by time, which is 31.4 divided by 30. Won't it be almost again 1 centimeter per second? Because 31 and 30 are very close. It will be like 1.05, 1.06, something like that, which is almost close to 1. But if you ask me displacement, be careful, guys. From here to here, the displacement is there. Can you see the displacement? This is the displacement. This is basically the displacement. How much is that displacement going to be? Radius plus radius, which is 2 times the radius, which is 2 into 10, which is 20 centimeters, which is nothing but 20 centimeters. So if you ask me what is the velocity, which is displacement by time, it will be 20 by the time taken. Time taken was 30. So it will be nothing but 2 by 3. So it is nothing but 0.67 centimeters per second. 2 by 3, guys, is 0.666666. Correct? It is 0.666666 recurring. So you can approximate it as 0.67 centimeters per second, and it has gone in the downward direction. So it has gone in the downward direction. So that is your velocity. So that is how you can find velocity and speed in any scenario. Velocity and speed in any scenario. Understood, my dear students, the difference between speed, velocity, distance, displacement, how to do the calculation. Okay. See, we are going to teach you on that big board, and we will in fact be teaching in a very easy way, so that even a below average student who has lost hope, maybe getting 200 marks this time, or even 150 marks this time, or something like that, you will be also able to understand. Okay, I keep my classes very interactive, simple, understanding. I use animations. You can ask any of the DNA batch students, and our batch will look something like this when you join, right? You will see resources, schedule, notices. So in the schedule, you can see all the upcoming classes. So see some live classes going on. This is not DNA batch, some other batch. Chumma, I have taken the demo account. So it will ask you to give access to the microphone. Why? Because in case you want to chat with the teacher and all of that. So let's say you enter the class. So this is some live class which is going on right now. Okay. So my internet is gone or what, I don't know. Oh my God. The hair is seen. I think it's zoomed out in this screen. I can see that hair of that person. Okay, guys. So I'll show you the recorded class. So that will be better. One second. I will show you a recorded class. That will be better. Yeah. Say for example, I go and play the replay. Yeah. So yes, this is how the classes look like. Perfect. Right? So this is how our classes will look like. You can watch the replay after the class is over, and you can also give the feedback and all of that. If you want the notes, notes are over here. Yes, you don't have to make notes when in the class. The notes will be available to you. All those notes are available. Okay, all those notes, handwritten annotations are available. Even the tests are available, guys. See, in schedule, right? This is not just classes but also tests. Also, you can say what are the upcoming tests, what are the upcoming tests, next test. Okay, what is the syllabus? Okay, what time is it, everything. If you have missed the test also, it will come over here. If you have missed it, or if you have given it, then you can see what was your analysis. Okay, so for example, this particular test which happened on 11th May, can I think it's not getting clicked over here? Yeah, so I have missed that test, no issues, I can attempt it now. And you can see the analysis reports, everything. In the resources, you will see not only your test but also content library. Everybody, yeah, own tests you can create. You can use any of the digital copies of the books. You don't have to buy any books. VBuddy basically has a repository of all the video lectures. For example, physics in English, any lecture, any topic, even if right now 5th chapter is going on. Sir, I want to watch 8th chapter, sir. You can watch it over here. Oh, that is me only. Wow, so cool. So that is how our video repository is of the VBuddy. And also, my dear students, you can see in the content, wait a minute, over here, say for example, you are going to physics or chemistry or maths, you can see all your assignments, tattva modules, everything are there. Everything will be kept over here. Okay. Now, when you want to join this particular batch, see, there are multiple options. And the reason why I wanted to make this particular video, first of all, smash this like button, is there is an entry point which is there, which is coming just in couple of days. So go down in the description box, click on DNA batch. Can you see DNA batch for 2026? Is this for droppers? Yes. Is this for freshers? Yes. Sir, then you will teach both the syllabus? Yes. Will 12th be more important? Nothing like that. Both things, 11th and 12th, will be important for us, because there is no priority order and there is no weightage given by NTA. NTA can ask questions of any topic in any order, in any amount, even mixed concept. There is no rule which says that only single concept questions will come. 300 plus live classes. Within the class, doubt solving. In the class also, there is a teacher. Plus the chat box is most of the times open only. You can interact with the teacher also. And in the replay, say you miss the class. So I'm missing the class. My school was there, something was there. No issues. In the replay also, you can chat and ask any doubt. Okay. So post-class doubt solving in the replays. Tattva books, the part test, full test, revision till the last, physics, chemistry, biology in pure English. Now, can you see the entry point is on 2nd of June. So this is a proper live batch. 2nd June onwards, you will be entering this particular batch. and you will be getting complete live classes till the end, so that you are up to speed, you have a pattern, you have a schedule, you have a system, you have a consistent, I would say, routine which is becoming a habit to cracking NEET. So that routine is very, very important. And there are three versions. See, first version, whatever I told you, test series, DPPs, books, digital videos, live classes, in-class doubt solving, post-class doubt solving, handwritten notes, replays, all the top teachers, me, Diksha ma'am, Gopika ma'am, Basa sir, all of us, along with our pro batch teachers. Every subject will have two teachers. Yes, the entire syllabus will be covered by both of us. So some part I'll be taking, some majority of the part somebody else will be taking in physics. Okay, I'll be there as a mentor for your batch also. And also, guys, the second version will give you access to the QR cards. These are your QR cards. This is the first time we are introducing this in any DNA batch. So you will be getting this flashcards. So entire biology in your pocket. You take out any chapter, they are all color coded. You can see all the flashcards are over here. All the flashcards are over here. So beautiful diagrams, beautiful notes, charts, everything are there. Okay, all nice, nice things. This will be couriered to you if you wish to. Just 1,000 rupees extra. That's it. Instead of 4,999, you pay 5,999. See, beautiful diagrams. You can revise just before the exam, just before your class test, or chumma, you are sleeping, traveling. You don't waste your time, money, resources in making your own notes. This will be couriered to you. And somebody wants, sir, I want this QR card. Sir, I want this QR card, but I also want the test series, sir. So we are going to courier you this test series. This is our test series. This is our booklet. Okay, these are our all India level test series. So this will be courier to you. These are physical papers. OMR is also there behind. OMR will be also couriered to you in this new test series for 6,999. Ideally, a student should go for this because, see, apart from a regular online test, this AITS 180 will give you a feel of the actual paper when you're writing it on the OMR. Okay, so you might not start the test series now. You can start it after 1 or 2 months, but let it be there with you. You can start solving it after you gain some little bit of confidence for writing the mock test. There is no hard and fast rule. You have to finish it today only, tomorrow only, next month only. You can start it after 3 months also, the moment you get some confidence. Till that time, our mock tests are there, but you buy this and keep, so that at any time you decide, okay, now I want to start writing tests, that is there with you. Okay, all India level test series, lots of tests are there. Both these things will be couriered in this batch. Ideally, you should be buying this, okay, because just for matter of 2,000, imagine the time that you will be saving in making your notes. This is not just for biology, it's there for physics, chemistry, both. Okay, plus this, I mean, the proper hard copy question paper couriered to you. So the advantages are really, really good. Okay, so go ahead, you can choose your version. Most students prefer this. Second most favorite option is this. This is also good, but this is the third favorite option now, because obviously many students want to save on time in making notes or want the test series. Batches starting 2nd June. It's in pure English, like I said before. Okay, the link for joining is there in the description box of this particular video. I hope to see you in this particular live batch. Okay, so I'll be your mentor, your guide. Your entire YouTube teachers are there, along with our pro batch teachers. Everyone is a pro at it. So the DNA batch will stand its name, because not just of the teachers, but also because of the students. So our students this year are going to make us proud in the results. So are you in the next year of 2026. Stay tuned, guys. Have a great time. Smash that like button, and any doubts, please let me know in the comments. Bye bye. Take care.